Hi, I'm Robert Esrin at livingpianos.com with viewer questions once again. I'm so glad you're joining me today. The first question, Robert, what pieces must be original to keep the original sound of a piano? Just the soundboard or also the strings and hammers and so on? Thanks, Rafael. Rafael, this is a very good question. Well, fundamentally, you're right. The soundboard really is intrinsic to the sound of the piano to such an extent that in Europe, if you replace the soundboard on a piano, you are legally prevented from putting the name of the original manufacturer on the front of the piano. This isn't to say that putting different set of hammers or strings won't affect the sound. It will, tremendously, but the soundboard is the heart and the soul of the piano, and the basic characteristic of the piano is found in the soundboard, the woods, the crown, the whole architecture of the soundboard. Great question. We have another question. This one is a little lengthy one, but it's really interesting for you. Dear Robert, I have really enjoyed reading and insightful essays and watching your enthusiastic and expressive videos. I'm a violinist opera singer who plays enough piano to accompany students and have 2 daughters who are studying piano plus other instruments. I was recently helping my just turned 7-year-old daughter practice a piece by having her play the right hand alone, the left hand alone, and both hands together. And she was having trouble trying to play them at the same time initially. The piano teacher gave me a big scolding for separating the hands, saying if you don't play them both together, you never learn how to read well. I'm not enough of an expert pianist to know any better, since my first instrument was violin, and I learned piano from a wonderful teacher after I had already played violin for 10 years. Can you just tell me your thoughts on the matter? I had no idea it was any kind of controversy. Thanks so much. Wendy. Well, Wendy, this is a very good point. And you know, both of you are absolutely right in different ways. There are 2 independent skills in the piano, and you have to know which one you are doing. One is sight reading, and the other is memorization. And in fact, I have videos on both of those subjects that you could see, you could check out later, referenced for you here. When sight reading, your teacher is absolutely right. You must play hands together because that's what it is to be able to read music, to sight read, to read at sight, to play, looking at both hands, keeping your eyes on the score, and letting your hands feel their way on the piano, and not looking down, because once you look down, you're not reading anymore. And it takes great discipline, like riding a bicycle and being able to have the faith that you're going to stay up on a 2-wheeler if you've never done it before. The same thing is a similar experience when playing the piano and sight reading, keeping your eyes on the music so you can read hands together. However, when practicing and learning a piece, that is memorizing, it is very important to break things down to small sections, hands separately, because to amass a score, to really memorize music, you have to have small chunks. Playing through an entire piece hands together, you'll virtually never learn a piece accurately if it's a complex piece of music, because there are thousands of details that can easily be overlooked. So you're both right. Thanks for both questions today. These are wonderful questions keeping me on my toes. I appreciate it. And the rest of you, any questions about pianos, piano playing, or anything at all relating to piano, bring them to me and I'm happy to address them in future videos for you. Thanks for joining me, Robert Esrin at livingpianos.com.